we were promised a productivity supercycle. AI will handle the boilerplate, we will solve big problems, and we all will be working 3 days a week by now. But if you look at commits from the late 2025, everything is a little bit more complicated. 84% of us is using AI for our daily tasks. But there is a massive paradox of usage versus utility. Usage has jumped to 84%. This means individual employees are using ChatGPT, Claude and Copilot for their daily tasks. Adopting the tool is easy. But utility or organizational value, this is where the failure happens. While individuals use the tool, the organization is struggling to turn that usage into a shippable product or measurable profit. There is still a massive gap between simply having access to the AI and actually understanding how to apply strategically to make money. Only 6% of companies see the impact of AI on their earnings. And for the vast majority of companies, AI is currently a cost center, something they spend money on, and not a profit center, something that makes them money. And in this video, we are going to do a reality check on the GenAI adoption by the enterprise. First of all, the cloud giants are winning. AWS, Google Cloud and Azure hit a combined 285 billion run rate this year. But as developers, we moved from training to the inference. We are building agentic systems now. AI that doesn't just suggest how to write a function, but plans your entire ticket. So what's the problem? Well, these things are compute hungry. There is currently a 1.2 trillion revenue backlog. Because we literally can't build data centers fast enough that's needed for agents we build. And what about the employees? If you are in the AI exposed role, then you're likely seeing a 50% wage premium. But at the same time, infrastructure forecasting is completely broken. 80% of the companies missing their compute budgets by more than 25%. And another problem is 95% of AI projects are failing. So why does it happen? The reason is what researchers call learning gap. Most enterprise AI is static. It doesn't remember your feedback, it doesn't understand your repo weird limitations, and it needs constant reprompting. For critical stuff, 90% of the companies still want a human in the loop, because AI keeps forgetting the context halfway through refactoring. And because the official corporate tools are often context blind, we are seeing a massive shadow AI economy. This means that over 90% of workers are secretly using their personal accounts just to get stuff done, creating a nightmare for the security and compliance. And what about tech debt? I remember the pinky promises that AI will help us to reduce it, but in reality, the tech debt still eats a 40% of tech companies' budget. And instead of helping us to deal with the tech debt, AI actually creates a new one. Right now, we are seeing 4 times more code cloning than before AI. Code is being added and immediately deleted or modified at record rate. AI rewrites your outdated README, but it is still inaccurate, if not say lies. And as a result, 83% of devs feel burnout. We are spending 1/3 of our week, a day and a half, just dealing with the legacy code and AI slow. And yes, we entered an era of vibe coding, where you describe what you want and AI handles the implementation. But there is a trap here. While AI is great at boilerplate and repetitive tasks, it is currently weak at the large system architecture. If you are not careful, then you will end up with the by-the-book fixation. The code that follows the textbook patterns but ignores the specific application needs. The skill that will pay your mortgage in the next 20 years is not writing code. It's the ability to smell the architectural rot that the model misses. You are now a human in the loop because, as the saying goes, regulators still need a human neck to choke. GenAI has officially hit the trough of disillusionment. The hype is dead, but now real work begins. The success in 2026 is not about which model you choose. The difference between the leaders of AI market is shrinking. Success is about orchestration, connecting your data and your processes into a system that actually learns over time. So stop chasing the hype, clean your data, pay down your tech debt, and remember that AI is a capability you build, not a feature you buy. So that's it, your GenAI reality check for 2025. And see you in the next year.